Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning in and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jen and I love all things color. We talk about makeup and skincare, particularly sunscreen. So if you're in the market for sunscreen, I will leave a playlist down below. And I love physical sunscreens, especially because they are so hard to perfect them, especially for darker skin tones. So I will leave the link down below if you're interested. But today we're going to be doing a fun video. We're going to be lip swatching and comparing a brand new launch with another absolute favorite product of mine. So the new launch is by Valentino. This is a dual purpose or multi-purpose, however you want to put it. This is a lip and blush blur liquid matte color, lasting high comfort, and this retails for $40. Valentino is definitely on the higher side of pricing. And where is this made? This is made in France, and I got the shade Nude in Motion. They had a lot of shades and I was actually happy with the shade range because I did not see a lot of like lighter colors at all, probably because this is supposed to be a blush as well, but still there is potential for like very pale blushes, but they did not do that. I saw lots of bright colored blushes, and I saw a lot of peachy toned like skin tone blushes, but they were nice and rich. I was actually quite happy with the color selection and the shade range. So I got the one in Nude in Motion. Look at how rich and deep that is. I love this kind of shade on the cheeks, the terracotta shade or a deep rich peach shade. That I don't have that. I have on my lips, I have something very similar. Where are you? Oh, I think I put it back. This is actually Rain. This is a lip gloss by Lisa Eldridge, and this is in the shade Rain. Such a stunning color. Look at that, so pretty. So right now my face, I have just powder, just sunscreen, and I set it with powder, so nothing else on the face. So I thought I'll do a demo of the product, obviously on the cheeks and on the lips as well, and I wanted to compare it with my absolute favorite. It doesn't even have to be like a dual product, but it is also a lip and cheek balm, and this is the Chanel's lip and cheek balm, and this also, the price is actually a little bit expensive than the so look, even the colors are very similar, right? This is more expensive. This is $45, the Chanel one, and they are like constantly sold out for good reason. They are outstanding, high performing product. So I wanted to compare this, so I thought I'd like put it on the lips and cheek both, and then you can kind of like see why I love this, and let's see if this also like lives up to its price, right? So yeah, if you like these kinds of products, definitely consider giving this video a thumbs up, like and share my videos, so it'll really help my channel to reach and my content to reach like-minded enthusiasts. So definitely do not forget to do all three: subscribe, like and share. So let me come a little bit closer so we can just try out this product. Alright, I am back. Let's take this off. Such a moisturizing lip gloss, such a good color too, right? So Nude in Motion, and let me quickly tell you how much you get. You get 6.5 milliliters of product for $40, and I think that's a really good amount given the fact that this is a dual purpose product, both for lips and cheeks, and for complexion you're gonna use a lot more, right? Larger surface area, so you're gonna cover a lot more space, so you need a lot more product. So I think that is a really good amount too. So yeah, 6.5, and let me quickly show. Oh, it actually has this V thing, but otherwise it looks like this old, I shouldn't call them old, but the always on Smashbox always on liquid lipsticks. They come in the exact same package, but this just has like a V on it, and the applicator is quite unique. It's like a V, as you can see, and it reminded me of YSL's applicator. Those are like, they are not a V, but they are very unique and incredibly useful, like beautifully designed, engineered, I should say. It's a really like well engineered applicator. The YSL's Tatouage Couture applicators. This also looks like a very well engineered applicator. So yeah, It has a very beautiful floral perfumey scent. It's not like a mild scent. It's actually, I really like it. I love floral perfume, so I really, really like it. So that's what it looks like. It's just like one swatch. As you can see, this applicator is actually getting in the way. And do you see that like space where the applicator kind of like erased the product away? So just FYI. And I have to say this is more of a semi-opaque product. It's not an opaque product at all. So as you can see, my lips are actually definitely darkly pigmented. My lips are dark brown. There's a little bit of peach, I think, here, but mostly the upper lip especially is dark brown. So you need a lot of pigment to actually cover it up opaquely, right? And let me just do one swatch. So that's what it looks like, one swatch, and just kind of like neutralized my lower lip and my upper lip a little bit, and just looks like my natural lip color is like, you know, like it's beautiful nude. I'm not gonna lie, it's a beautiful, beautiful nude, but it's not like opaque, just FYI. And I have to say this applicator is kind of getting in the way of creating that complete opacity. It doesn't exactly leave streaks, but because the formula itself is good, so it doesn't exactly leave streaks, but I'm saying kind of gets in the way for sure. I think you shouldn't apply on this side, because you see how it's like that black plastic's kind of sticking out, but here it's kind of indented. You see, it's kind of like there's a little space in there. So here it doesn't. This is the way to apply it, just FYI. If you do this this way, it's gonna kind of like remove the product. So that is 2 layers. Now the actual color is kind of like matching the you know, the one in the container. And I'm going to do 3rd layer, and now I feel it's completely opaque, and yeah. So let's quickly, the perfume is not too heavy, but I can feel it going into my mouth, so I just want to quickly clear it. So this is not exactly a long lasting. I haven't read the description or on the longevity or anything like that. This is just my thoughts based on using it and like playing with it and everything. I have to say it's not a very long lasting product. It is not drying, but it's not nourishing at the same time. It definitely has that silicone slip, but it's not a dry slip, but it's kind of like a creamy silicone slip. You can feel it. And I have to say, it kind of wears off. Like I would say in an hour or so, it kind of wears off. I wore it once for like an hour with no drinking or eating, and I have to say it kind of wore off. And it's a little hard. I think, what is that? Oh, it's just a lip product that hasn't like dried. Sorry. So yeah, it's not a very long lasting lipstick. It doesn't really show in this shade, probably because it's very similar to my skin color and also very close to also my natural lip color, so it doesn't show. But if I really come close, I'm able to see that the lip color has kind of worn off with basically no drinking or eating. So it's not a very long lasting lip color. Now it's kind of like set, and it's not a transfer proof liquid lipstick, but I just wanted to give it some time for it to set so we can do like a kiss test. So there is transfer. I think that's a good amount of transfer. Yeah, there's a good amount of transfer, and you can see that it's kind of become a little bit semi-opaque, but still there's a good amount of product. Let's do another kiss test. Now I think you can see the wear. Let me quickly look at a mirror so I get an idea. So yeah, I think I would say like 50% of the lipstick is worn off. So yeah, I would say after an hour I did feel the drying slightly like creeping in. So like I said, it's not a very nourishing product. So yeah, let's quickly put this on. I quickly want to demonstrate the Chanel on the lips, and then I want to put both on the cheeks, and then I could like set my face and finish off this look, because right now I only have you know, powder. So I'm just gonna use my finger. That's all I always do. Oh, let me quickly swatch right next to it. That's it. So pigmented. A very similar in color stories. I think the same color story. And this is more brightening because it's not a lot of brown. I would say it's more pinky, right? It's like brightens the face, but I like that shade as well, the Valentino shade. It's a beautiful terracotta brown shade. So that's what it looks like on the cheek, and you can obviously use a brush to apply it. So let's quickly put this on the cheeks, the Valentino one. So I didn't go straight in, so I kind of like first put it on my hand, and took it on my hand, my fingers, and kind of like put it on there. When I tried this out at home, I have to say that's just like one layer, my friends, just one layer, and it looks kind of like beautiful sun-kissed look. I kind of was expecting like a burst of like shade, like pigment. There is no burst of pigment. Like I said, it's a sheer product, so it's a very, very, very subtle look. So that's like 2 layers. So I'm getting a lot more, kind of like putting it on cheeks. So that's like 2 layers, I would say. I know it's a lot, but don't worry, I'm gonna set my face again with a finishing powder from Hourglass, so it should kind of like bring it down, but still I still don't think it's crazy or out of control. That's like 2 layers and still doesn't look like a very lot of makeup. Doesn't even look like I have makeup on. It's like very, very natural. It's like super, super natural. Of course, it's also got to do with the shade that I picked as well. So I'm gonna use the Chanel one, different finger of course. So that's just 1 layer. I would say 1 layer is like equivalent to 2 layers of this. I'm gonna put 2 layers. Chanel also has perfume in it, just FYI. So that's what it looks like. So I'm not gonna wait for this to set or anything like that. I'm just gonna go ahead and set my face with the Hourglass ambient lighting powder. Sorry about the distraction, something happened. All right, I'm not using like a highlighter per se, but I'm just gonna set my face. So I just have the Hourglass ambient lighting powder, and I'm gonna set my face. So there's still the product still there. Here the pigmentation is definitely stronger. Even after I used a brush literally on top of it and used powder on top of it, the pigmentation is definitely stronger. So yeah, I actually like both. Just FYI, I like both, but I'm leaning a little bit towards Chanel because the pigmentation lasts much longer, and all day, just based on experience, all day this is more natural. If you want to go the natural route, go for it. So yeah, I like both, but on the lips I definitely like the Chanel better because it's a balm and it's more on the stickier side, but on the cheek it doesn't really stick or anything like you said. I mean, it just gives like a beautiful like natural glow. This also gives a natural glow, but on the lips it's much more comfortable than the Valentino. So for me, slightly Chanel wins, but both are really good products. So yeah, that's kind of like my overall thoughts. thought that this comparison would help because I love both the products, and I really wanted to showcase a Chanel because Chanel is kind of, this particular product is underrated, and I was totally blown away by the Chanel lip and cheek balms. I'm collecting them one by one. They're obviously on the expensive side, but yeah, I hope this video was helpful. Let me know down below in the comment section if you're interested, if you're gonna buy it, what are your thoughts on this. So yeah, I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.